Hello and welcome to Full Potential Living Daily. This daily video is here to help you be at your best every day, to crush your day, to make your biggest dreams become reality. I'm here to provide inspiration, motivation, and wisdom to help you do that every day. I aim to help you step into power, purpose, and full potential every day, because we know in human performance that if in order for you to sustain high performance over the long term in business and have well-being, great relationships, great health, and fitness, you have to do it as a habit. You got to do it every day, homie. I'm here to help you. I'm here to assist you because I realize myself it's hard to do it alone. So welcome to the channel. I'm sending you good vibes, sending you good energy. Hello and welcome to a great day, y'all. Welcome to a great day. So today, this video is for you. If you really feel like, you know what, money and metrics only go so far. My bank account only goes so far. I don't want to just stop at this level of success that's all about money and respect. No. Success is broader than that. Those of you that are going to listen to this today, you care. If you're not, that's okay. You don't have to watch the video. If that's all you care about, perfectly fine. This video is only for people that realize and know and believe in themselves that success isn't just about those two things. Success is also about fulfillment. Success is also about happiness. Success is also about contribution. It's about growth. It's about consciousness development. That's what we're here at Full Potential Living to do. But if that resonates with you, if these other areas of life, of maximizing your health and fitness, getting in great shape and great health, and taking responsibility for your health, if that resonates, if great quality, meaningful relationships is part of success to you, and you want to have great level of success in business, in your income, in your finances, and all those things too, that's the version of success that I'm going to help you with today. Why? Because that's what I'm after. I'm living my full potential life, and I want to help you do the same through my videos, through my coaching practice, through my life. I want to help millions of people wake up to their potential. So welcome to the video today. All right. You're in the right place. This is your sign. This is your sign, my friend. You are a leader. You're here to go to the next level. No matter what age you are, it doesn't matter. I work with people who are 23, 25, up to 55. Doesn't really matter. If you're anything outside of that, doesn't matter either. Okay? But let's get into it today. So I'm going to give you 5 things. Some of you out there that have listening to the channel, you've heard me talk about this, but these are the 5 things that actually help you move the needle. And I'm going to give you a quiz today. I'm going to drop it down below. That's going to help you figure out where you're at as a leader, as an executive, as an entrepreneur, whether you're in sales, whether you're a founder, you got your own passionate business, or you're a former athlete, or you're a deeply spiritual person that wants to make a big difference. All right. If you're one of those or something that resonates here, welcome. I'm going to give you these 5 habits and a quiz down below that'll help you see where you're at today. Because remember, these videos are not just about information. They're not even just about motivation or inspiration or wisdom. They're about you taking action. That's right. In these videos, I want you to prompt yourself to take action. And that's how we separate ourselves at Full Potential Living, is you are going to take action from these videos. You take away one thing and take action on it from this video today, because the level of competence and knowledge that actually matters is how much you implement. I've heard that from 9-figure entrepreneurs. I've know it myself, heard it from a lot of amazing people. You have to implement. So that's why we take action here. So to get your pen out, get your notebook, start to figure out, get your notes on your phone, whatever you do to take notes, a place where you can go back to, pull it out, and let's dive in. But first, remember to subscribe, like, all the thumbs ups, subscribe, like, hit that like button right now if you can. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel. What's up, homie? What's up, my friend? What's up, leader? What is up? If you're coming back, hello, alumni, hello, community. I'm giving you a hug, saying what's up, giving you that energetic hug through space and time. Yes. All right. So 5 things that are going to actually help you have your highest levels of success and fulfillment in life. Well, where do we start? Well, number 1 is seeking clarity. Okay. First of all these high performance habits, again, some of you heard about them, some of you haven't, but all of them fall under the premise, the belief that action is the language of 3D reality. What does that mean? You have to take action to live your best life, right? And beyond that, you have to take consistent action. And beyond that, you have to know the skills or character traits of habits that actually matter, sort of buckets of habits. That's what high performance habits are. They're the things that actually move the needle. It's not just about meditation or going to the gym. That's not what we're talking about. Those are more personal preferences. Those are more like what works for you, what creates energy. We're talking about skills. They're more like skills, character traits, high performance habits that actually move the needle. So some of you out there, you've heard about it before, but remember, these high performance habits are what you have to consistently go back to. And remember, okay, where am I at now? Because 3 days, 10 days, a year, a quarter, whatever time period in between you've been looking at this, you're in a totally different place. Even in a day, where are you at with your clarity? Where are you at with your productivity? All right. So remember that. Let me preface that. The premise of this is that if you believe that action matters, if you believe that consistent action and then the right consistent buckets matter to move your life and to have your highest levels of success, you're in the right place. So let's jump in or re-dive back in. For some of you, this is new. Number 1 is seeking clarity. All high performers constantly are seeking clarity. So I want to ask you today, are you seeking clarity about the tasks you have to get done, the priorities you have to get done in business today? Are you seeking clarity? Do you have clarity, not confusion, but mental clarity on how you want to show up? Let me do this so I can get to the mic. How you want to show up in that meeting today? Are you clear on the 3 words that describe the best of who you are? My 3 words right now are self-respect, self-trust, and self-respect, self-trust, forgetting the third one, and self-love, self-respect, self-trust, self-love. Those are my self-words. My success words are a little different, but those words are really meaningful for me to show up and really embody my best self today. Are you clear on what words really define the best and truest of who you are? Do you have clarity on your vision? My vision is back here in a book. Do you know where you're going to be? Do you know what your ideal lifestyle is 5 years from now? High performers have crystal clear clarity on the lifestyle they're going to live and the person they're going to become. You have to have clarity. Think about it. Think about a time in your day where you're using clarity all the time to make decisions, to decide what to eat, High performers, they seek clarity. They seek clarity. They know their priorities. They know what matters when they show up at that party. They know their intention, seeking clarity. Number two is they generate energy, right? High performers do not maintain or hope to have or react to life and have energy. High performers, to have their highest levels of success, they generate energy. They generate positivity. I'm not just talking about physical. I'm talking about mental, emotional, spiritual. High performers generate energy on a daily basis. So when you feel low during your day, you summon the best of who you are to finish that task today. That's what you're going to do. Take action on that. Write that down. Write it down. I'm going to take action even when I don't feel like it today. Write that down. Yes. All right. So they generate energy. So just think, if some of you are like, oh, this is new. Those of you that are like, oh, I've heard this before. Ask yourself questions then. Ask yourself, generating energy. How can you generate higher levels of energy today? Right? Because you're always in a different place every day. Going back to the fundamentals for some of you, for those of you that are new, like, ooh, take this all in. This is amazing. All right. Generating energy, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Number three, high performers. What do? They increase productivity. Yes. How are you going to increase productivity today? How are you going to increase productivity this month? Think about it. How would you do that? If you were to 10x your productivity in the next year from now, what would you have to stop doing? What would you have to start doing? Ooh, go ahead and pause the video and write that down. What do I need to start? What do I need to stop in order for me to reach that next level of productivity? To get 10x productivity. Yeah, let's go. All right. Now, that is number three. Number four, high performers, they demonstrate courage. Yes, they demonstrate higher levels of courage. They're willing to take smart, calculated risks. They realize that fear on the other side of it is always your greatest gifts. God put that on the other side. Universe put that on the other side of our fears, is that. Okay? So we have to have courage, right? The definition, to face our fears, to embrace our fears. We have to have courage, right? So you have to demonstrate courage. You have to show courage. You have to embody it as a leader. You have to face your fears. You have to do the inner work. Like we talked about yesterday, you got to do the inner work to break through to the next level. So ask yourself, how can you break through in courage? What things are holding you back? And what if you be unstoppable? What if you could be in flow, in deep flow and focus throughout your day? What would it take from you to get to that level? What kind of courage do you need to share? Where do you need to step up in your life? Write it down right now. What relationship, what person maybe in your business, in your career, where do you need to demonstrate more courage? Where do you need to stand up, ask for what you want, ask for what you need? Give yourself permission to be great. Please. The world needs you to step up and be great. Where do you need to ask yourself permission to be great? That's courage. And number 5, the last high performance habit that helps you have the highest levels of success. I always do this little, kind of vertical thing, almost like a graph. We could also do this like a rocket if we wanted to, or an eagle in the background. There's a lot to that logo, by the way. I'll tell you about that in another video. But the last high performance habit, developing influence. That's right. Developing influence. This is the leadership trait, y'all. This is leadership. Yeah. Influence. I want you to write down 3 ways I can have more influence right now. And if you're confused about that, influence is the ability to use it in a positive way, by the way. If you want to use the word impact, that's fine. But let's use influence in a positive way. You can use it either way. It's just a tool. It's just a skill. Use the skill to create win-win wins for other people, okay? As a leader, that's how you'll sustain success as a leader, okay? So influence is the ability to impact or help others change their habits, their character, the way they think, right? You have an influence on them. So hopefully you're making that positive, right? So developing influence is what you have to do. You have to have credibility, right? You have to do the work. There's 3 ways you have influence. You role model the way. You do the work. You show up. You're the one leading. You're the one doing the work. You're the one embodying presence, power, purpose, love as a leader. Okay? You're teaching your team, your people around you, your family, whoever, how to think. You're teaching people how to think. Okay? This is part of developing influence. And then what are you doing that a lot of people struggle with? You're challenging others. You're challenging others to be great, to be the best version of themselves. In order to have that influence, though, you need to be empathetic. That's right. You need to be able to understand the motives, the intrinsic motivation of the people you lead. And you need to listen more, like really listen beyond the words to have that influence. So that you can challenge, teach them how to think, and role model the way. Okay. Those are the 5 habits of high performance that you practice, that you do, that you figure out which one's your strength, which one's your weakness. Okay. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. If you want to do the quiz, go ahead and click that link below, click that resource below in the description. It might be in the comments too. Click it below. Okay. Because that's going to get you straight to the quiz. So you can take it, you can get your score, you can figure out where you're at. We can have the high performance questions in there because you don't really know how to ask yourself, what does seeking clarity 10 out of 10 mean? We got the questions in there. Okay. Click the link, check it out so you can get your quiz. You can be a part of the community. All right. Full Potential Living community. And you can have your highest levels of success. You can break through, finally, break through, man. And fulfillment, happiness, well-being. Let's go. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a blast. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. That's what I got for you today. Those are the 5 habits that actually help you have the highest levels of success and fulfillment. Because it's time for a new level, a new version of success, isn't it? Remember, do not settle for potential or nothing. Peace.